recording. Hey everybody, Blind Wave back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Eric.
And we are back with a Flash Q&A.
Man, it has been a while.
Yeah, I know.
Hasn't it been like
Freaking
3 weeks or something like that?
CW has have an episode, take a break, play two
I,
episodes, take another break.
I mean, they took a long break, did 2 episodes, and took another long break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After
But,
having that like mid-season break thing too.
yeah, but I think there's no more breaks, right?
I hope not.
I think when it comes back, we have 4 more episodes, maybe?
I hope they're like The Rock from the Rundown.
Yeah.
No breaks.
Yeah.
Santa Claus doesn't give any breaks.
I think there. I think there's 5 more episodes. I think there's this one, another one, then the Kevin Smith one, and then the two.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
The two that'll be the season finale. I think that's what it is.
As long as they just keep playing them. Go
Yeah.
through, be done, finish them.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, we have questions to answer. So,
Yes, we do.
let's see what kind of questions we got. First one is from Conchi Toys 21.
Sure.
Why have we never seen or heard about a time wraith in Legends of Tomorrow, and why didn't it appear when Thawne went back to kill Barry's mom? I think they should stop adding new time travel rules. It only makes it more illogical.
Well, we hypothesize that the time wraith is only for speedsters, right?
Yeah.
Because-
And Thawne, like, recognized it,
Yeah.
but he said that Barry not understanding anything and just doing, like,
Yeah.
it caught up with him.
The idea is that Thawne did everything correctly and Barry didn't.
Or new ways to, like,
Yeah.
avoid it and loophole it, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't really know. I guess, but, and then why didn't it appear when Thawne went back to kill Barry's mom? I mean, really, that didn't change that much, did it? I mean, he still became Flash.
Yeah, well, I think that's what caused him to be Flash, right? I think it was a necessary thing to happen.
Well, he would have become Flash, just not as soon, I don't think.
Would he?
Well, yeah, because he had already fought Barry. He already knew who Barry was before the mom died. Unless the mom was always supposed to die and he just killed her earlier.
Maybe.
I don't know. But it seems that Thawne knows how to avoid that.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
he kind of avoided what was going
Yeah.
on.
I think that's probably what it is.
I agree on that. Next one is from Shadow Phoenix, who says, Eobard said time wraiths attack speedsters who time travel. Is that why he took the identity of Earth 1 Harry? It didn't have trouble tracking Barry.
Yeah, so that's one of the ideas people have had, is that maybe he actually...
Once he got stuck in time?
Yeah. Well, like, why does he have that thing that turns you into somebody else? Maybe that helps you avoid time race.
Perhaps. They don't
Yeah.
know who you are because they're looking for the time
Yeah,
traveler.
but I mean, he also targeted Harry because he knew that Harrison Wells was a significant person that Barry looked up to.
Yeah.
So even Earth 2 looks up to that Harry Wells over there, too.
Yeah, all the crap they keep doing.
Yeah. So I don't know. I would probably say it's more likely he did it as a plan versus avoiding the time wraith, but it probably didn't hurt.
Yeah, that can be true.
Yeah.
It'd have been a good person. Well, if he also knew that in the future, like the whole thing happening, the accelerator explosion, right?
Yeah.
Because didn't he accelerate when that happened?
Yeah, I think it happened earlier.
So I think part of that was him just like, well, if I do this and pretend to be this guy,
Yeah.
but it could have helped him with the time wraith. Yeah.
Either that or he just made sure it happened.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Next one is from Ryan Witalison.
Witalison. Sure.
Witalison.
Witalison.
Sure. So we saw that Barry changed. What happened to Pied Piper? Any bets on if he's changed anything else that we haven't seen yet?
Well,
What else did he change?
he did say, well, he did say, I think there's a question about this later, but he did say that Pied Piper knows where Ronnie is. Remember that?
Oh.
He did say that, but he might have been trying to cover his tracks there, like to fix what happened in the original episode.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that necessarily changes much. But okay, what does it change though? It definitely changes the fact that Flash knows he can time travel
Yeah,
far before he could, but does he have the ability to? We don't know.
I don't know. It could be a number of things, maybe with the Harrison Wells, Eobard Thawne timeline, just because of him now having some information. He did try
Yeah.
to cover it up, though, saying, like, you win. You get
Yeah.
away. I have to come back to try to change things that you screwed up, and I just need to know.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
he could still have some ideas of this or that. And now with the other Barry knowing, too, about Future Flash and time, I don't know. There's things that could maybe change, but I just don't know what they could be.
Yeah, this the next question kind of goes into a little bit of that too, so we can probably go ahead and go into that one. I think it's kind of the same thing.
All right. Brent Justice says, do you think there are more changes in the present than they showed? Barry really changed a lot of things in the past. Now Eobard Thawne knows he didn't succeed and would have altered his plan, among other things like knowing he can time travel
Yeah.
sooner and the emblem color.
Oh yeah, and the emblem.
And who knows what. I just felt like more things in the present should have been altered or drastically changed.
Yeah, I mean, should they have been more altered? I mean, we don't know exactly what having Pied Piper as a good guy would have changed throughout,
Yeah.
But he did make a thing where he's like, it's been nice working on this project from like time to time or something like that. So we know he wasn't present during a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but he could have helped with some different bad guys that cause issues and stuff,
I would think so, yeah.
Or maybe he could have helped close the singularity or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Uh, yeah, I don't know if I put this in. I don't think I did, but some people had some questions like Pied Piper's ability and Vibe's natural vibration ability seem to be very similar. Could he help Cisco with his power?
That could be interesting. I didn't think
Yeah.
about that.
But I guess we don't know because we didn't see any of that.
Well, it's also a matter of when Cisco starts getting his powers and reveals it,
Yeah.
you know?
Hmm.
But if they could work together now maybe and get some secret power stuff going on. I don't know.
Yeah. True.
All right. Let's see. Next question we have is from Boris Nesnovich.
Nesnovich. Yeah, I think that's good. I
With
love his icon.
the doggy with the
Yeah.
hat
And sunglasses.
and sunglasses. Oh, the aviators. Oh.
Yeah.
With the writers making it a point to tell us that Wally West is working on a project to make things go faster, and Team Flash now having the speed equation, do you think that Wally will somehow get hold of it, and that's how he becomes Kid Flash?
Yeah, I think it's a good little equalization of those two storylines because Wally West is trying to make things go faster, and now Barry is too.
Yeah.
So I could see it. I
Interesting.
could see it being some kind of connection there.
Connections.
Because we don't know exactly what's going to happen with Wally. Even the only thing that we already know is that we're just waiting for that kid to get speed now, right?
Yeah, and I've been thinking that it's like every time he's like, I just like speed. I like going faster. I like racing. I'm just like, fuck. He's got to get speed now at this point.
I mean, what if they just killed him? And they're just like, psych.
Never mind, no Wally West here.
Or yeah, that would be crazy. Or he gets lost in time, and the Legends find him next season.
I just wish they could implement him more or less. Like I hated when he was in the club during the trajectory check thing,
Yeah.
and he was just in this club, and there was the little beep 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 beep,
Yeah,
and then he was gone the entire rest of the episode, and we haven't really seen much of him really
it
since.
just kind of feels they were like, hey guys, we're bringing Wally West in, and everybody's like, all right, cool. And then they're like, well, what's he gonna do? And they're like, well, we don't know, but it'll probably be cool. And then they just like don't know what to do with him.
He's gonna do nothing.
He's gonna work on fast stuff. How's that sound? We're like, okay, we'll see. So I don't know.
Yeah. Alrighty. The next question is from Trevian W. Says, do you think that when Future Barry told Cisco from the past that Hathaway, Pied Piper, knew about Ronnie, could have any effects on the current timeline? If so, what do you think could have happened?
Yeah, so this is that question I was talking about. That Barry, right before he leaves, says, "Hey, by the way, Hathaway knows where Ronnie is," or something like that, right? But I think that, if I remember correctly, I think in season 1 that was the episode they found out where Ronnie was.
Like when he was just like wandering around and missing and stuff?
Yeah. So if none of that stuff happened, they might have never found Ronnie. So that was actually Barry being smart for once in the episode and fixing something, covering his tracks, so to speak, right?
Yeah, that's true. Because
I think
otherwise
that's
they
what it
wouldn't.
was.
They could have not found Ronnie. He could have been
Yeah.
doing whatever.
He never would have found Firestorm. He never would have
That,
fixed the singularity.
that could have changed a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good thing he did that then. I didn't
Well,
think about. I
yeah,
didn't think
because
about that.
Ronnie was the man who saved Central City, right?
Yeah, yeah. I
So,
thought the Flash was and like,
or I guess Firestorm was, but
yeah. And that
Ronnie
Ronnie just
paid the
sacrificed himself. Yeah.
yeah.
Alrighty. We got another question here from Kevin Lonely Red Panda Tijada.
A lot of really good names in this one.
If Barry has the equation, gets faster just like Reverse, wouldn't Barry have or come up with the same problem that Reverse did when he lost his speed soon, later, or eventually?
Yeah, so we know that Reverse Flash, he has to charge himself with tachyons or he loses his speed, right?
Yeah. Why
Now,
was that though?
I think that's because people have talked about this idea of there's Speed Force and then there's the negative Speed Force.
Mm-hmm.
Thawne is an artificial speedster. I think he's not natural. Like
So he's more like trajectory.
yeah, he's more like well, in the sense that he's doing something to give himself speed. I think, or this negative Speed Force just works in a different way.
Didn't
But
he like recreate the Flash's accident to?
I think so, but like I said, I think it's still some kind of artificial means, not like an accident that happened with Barry. So where Barry has the Speed Force, Thawne is using the negative Speed Force. Now this is just a comic thing, negative Speed Force. 'Cause I haven't heard about it yet in the show.
Yeah.
So, but it might have something to do with the fact that he has to charge himself and he loses, the ability to go through time.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what it is.
Okay. So like he could go to the future and then just get stuck there.
I suppose.
That could be bad.
Yeah.
Could be interesting. Season
See,
3, he's like stuck in the future.
Yeah, because it's weird because he seems to be faster than Barry by a lot still,
Yeah.
but he can't travel through time.
Yeah.
Even though Barry did kind of catch him this season when he came back because he phased through the wall. That was awesome. But so I don't know. It's confusing with Reverse Flash's speed, like how fast he can go versus not being able to go through time.
Yeah.
I think it has something to do with the fact that it's a negative Speed Force.
Yeah, because there's times that he's just gone through time with no trouble,
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, last question we have here then is from Maine Wilson, who says, right at the end, Barry hands Iris the video of Eddie. From her point of view, Barry has kept hidden this final message from a loved one for a year. To me, that seems like a secret on par with the Felicity Oliver Jr., yet there was no reaction. P.S. Rip Barry's timeline. One was wrecked 2016.
Yeah. Yeah, he does have a really good point. Like, she's gone through a year of grief and he just found this, I mean, you can say that he was like just looking through it and be like, oh yeah, I forgot about this. I mean, he did say that. He said that, well, with everything with Thawne, I kind of just forgot, But it is kind of, it's interesting because without the writers being like, we need some fucking drama, they're like, oh yeah, she's cool with it.
Yeah, I mean, she's had some time to get over, but I think it was nice that she got some last words from him. But
yeah,
yeah,
I'm
trying to think if it had been like having a loved one pass and then a year later, someone like a friend's just like, oh here, by the way, I have this.
Yeah. Well, why didn't you give it to me earlier? I was busy.
I mean, maybe she didn't need it then. She needed it then, not then.
Well, like the months after the singularity, it seems like they were relatively peaceful.
Yeah.
I mean, Eddie had just died. Eddie died the same day that Reverse Flash died.
Yeah.
So it's not like like once they get over that, they could have been like, she's like, I'm still really sad, and he's like, well, I got something for that, I guess. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Ask me again in like 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was a fun.
Interesting. Yeah. Little thoughts on that.
Yeah. But yeah, it seems like a secret on par with Felicity and Oliver. That's funny.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, that's the last question we have for the Flash.
Yes, it is.
I don't know what to expect out of the next episode at all, really.
Yeah, I didn't put in any of the questions talking about the Black Flash thing because if I read all of the comments correctly, I think that the Time Wraith and the Black Racer thing are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody like that said like, well, it's actually Black Flash, and if you look closely, he's kind of wearing a Flash helmet or Flash mask. And I think he is, but I think it's just Thawne talked about there's more speedsters out there. I think
Yeah,
that maybe like speedsters that get caught by the race maybe become more wraiths or something like that.
maybe.
Because Barry was kind of becoming more wraithish.
Yeah, it could just
So,
be a nod of just like, we're
yeah,
not gonna do a Black Flash ever, but here's a
yeah.
time rate that's kind of like it.
Because Zoom is kind of like Black Flash right now.
Yeah, I I've seen a few like things now where I'm more confused on the whole Zoom versus Reverse Flash versus Professor Zoom and like all these things. And
Versus
I'm just
Hunters all in
yeah,
one, and
I'm
yeah,
just like, what? Why is this guy yellow? But they call him Zoom. But they
yeah.
call him Thawne, and they call. I'm so confused. But anyway,
Well, I think that we're supposed to learn a lot more in tonight's episode.
well, good. Make
Yeah.
sure that you guys watch tonight's episode on the CW. Make sure you guys come back to Blind Wave for our reaction review. I think it's going to be fun. We will, for all the people that keep on asking, there will be the Supergirl Flash crossover thing.
I'm caught up.
I don't think it. I don't know. I don't know if it ties into Flash or if it just like I don't know where it fits in. You know what I mean?
I mean, I've seen one picture from it, and he's wearing the tachyon device, so it has to take place after this episode.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
maybe we should watch after this episode.
Well, no, we should watch it after. Well, we should watch that episode we just watched, right?
Should we? I don't know how it works.
I don't
know where it fits.
I don't know.
Yeah.
People are screaming. They're screaming at their screens right now because they know.
I feel like an episode of like if it's Supergirl crossing over with Flash, it should be showing Supergirl and then Flash shows up, rather than having to show us Flash and then show him getting to Supergirl.
Yeah.
Like the last episode when he like ran over to the cliff and he's like, he should have like ran so fast that he like went, and then all of a sudden he's just like, where am I? And he's in Central City or he's in National City.
Yeah, that probably could have worked a little bit better.
And then he could have been like, what? Where am I? And then it ends. And now you get a Supergirl crossover episode.
I don't know. We really can't talk about that until we watch it.
Yeah. Well, Melanie is off tomorrow, so maybe her and I can power through the last little bit of it while Leon's in school and stuff. So we'll try to get through that and then try to get that maybe done this week.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So Colson's here eating all the chips.
Oh, good.
It's like you have your kitty cat running around behind you. I have Colson running around behind me.
Yep.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for this Flash Q&A.
Mine poops in a box.
Mine goes in the potty. He's good.
Oh, okay, good.
Job. Anyway, make sure you guys watch Flash. Come back here, watch us, watch Flash, and then check out our description box for everything Blind Wave. Check out our Twitch.tv streams, our Reddit page, our Twitter, our Snapchat, which I have that set up now because I stole it from Shane.
Oh, did you?
Now I have control.
Oh, okay. I gotta follow up
I'll have to just give you it too, and then we can, because I think we can all be logged into it. We just all I don't ever use my Snapchat.
Yeah,
I'd rather use Blind Wave Snapchat anyway, so maybe we'll just do that.
We'll start doing that.
We'll just all be Snapchat and stuff. Anyway, like, subscribe. Until next time, I'm Aaron.
I'm Eric.
And we'll see you guys later.
Yes, I'm not slapping myself again.
Slap.